Where have you been all night?
Oh, do you know what? I couldn't get comfy, so I slept in Jan's bed.
You couldn't trust me, you mean?
Oh, come on, Paul.
I said I wasn't going to try anything on.
Paul, it wasn't like that.
Well, I mean, if you can't trust me after everything I've done, putting me future on the line to get you out of that restaurant because you weren't happy there...
Will you just shut up a minute while I find out who this is?
You can trust me to break the law for you, can't you?
Paul! Hello? Yeah, it is. Oh, hello. Yeah, of course. What time? Right. Well, I'll be at home. It's 14 Victoria Street. Yeah. All right then. Thank you very much. See you then. Bye. Right, that's the police coming round to talk to me.
Well, you know who's going to be second on the list?
Listen, we both agreed that last night wouldn't have been the right time, didn't we, eh?
Well, yeah, but...
Listen, I just couldn't lie still. My head, it was all over the place, so I thought if I moved into Jan's bed, then I wouldn't disturb you. Oh, come on, let's not fall out about this.
No. Okay, sorry.
I mean, we've got to trust one another, haven't we, eh?
Yeah.
Right, I'll make us some breakfast then, and then I think you better go before the police get here, because we don't want them finding us together, do we?
I can look after her, you know. If you want to get off somewhere, you know, take a break.
It's okay.
I would come with you. I just think that one of us should stay here in case she does remember anything, that it's us that she tells it to. You know, and not some nosy neighbour.
Then what do we do? Knock her over the head, make her forget again?
Lady, can you come up here a minute?
Yeah. Look, I know none of this has been a lot of fun for you.
Fun? What? The abortion? Or wait for your mum's memory to kick in, land us in jail?
Yeah, well, you don't have to stay here, you know.
If I was somewhere else, I'll only be thinking I should remember Jet.
David?
Yeah.
What? Don't worry. Keep smiling, keep my fingers crossed. And keep lying.
I'm off. I'll see you.
Hang on a minute.
What? What's the matter?
You're not going anywhere till I get my rent.
Oh, Eileen, come on, I'm late.
Yeah, and you'll be hungry as well, because unless I get the rent, I can't do the shopping.
Right, let's see.
Oh, that goes for you as well, young lady. You're not going anywhere till I get rent.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaving. I'm just making a coffee, then I'm going back to bed.
Right, 30. Look, they owe me at the Rovers. Can I wait till late?
No.
Here, Sean, I'll give you this till tonight.
Oh, you little lice lady, you little cherub. I'd give you a little kiss if I thought you appreciate it, eh? Don't be changing. Right, there we go. Can I go now, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you. All right, try everyone. Bye. See you, Lauren.
Bye, Shawnee.
Here, Mum, there's mine.
Cheers, love. Hey, you know what you were saying about Gail, about how she's remembering?
Yeah.
And she can remember the pair of you being downstairs.
Yeah.
So why can't she remember anything else?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
Well, maybe I will.
Right, see you later, guys. Take care.
See ya.
Bye, JC.
Oh, so that just leaves you.
I know, and I'll give it you honest just as soon as my brain gets going.
That's going to be a long while then, isn't it?
What? I couldn't phone you, could I? Because I had Paul with me. No, you know it wasn't like that. Look, I'll tell you all about it, but I can't now because I've got the police calling round any minute. And listen, they're going to want to speak to you and all, because don't forget, you're my alibi.
Forget? Darling, you underestimate yourself. Okay, I won't go into detail. I'll just tell them we were together, which we were. All right, then, good luck. And give us a bell when you're free, yeah? All right. Yeah, bye, doll. Bye.
You know, they say there's no such thing as bad publicity. Well, I think this might be the exception.
Broke her heart, that did. It was a pride and joy, this.
Insured, was she?
I believe so.
I'm not going to ask if there was anything dodgy about it, because you wouldn't tell me if there was, and I wouldn't believe you if you said there wasn't. But I am going to say this. I hope you know what you're doing.
I'm just offering her a shoulder to cry on, that's all. Well, maybe a little bit more, but come on, give me some credit. I'm not stupid. Just because some bird gives me the eye doesn't mean I'm going to go and burn down a restaurant.
I sincerely hope not.
Cut it out. So how did it start? There's fire.
I don't know. Well, the radio said they're investigating.
Nobody hurt?
No, there was no one there. The place was shut.
Well, aren't you the lucky one? Now, let that be a lesson. Right? You do not take jobs in places that could be fire risks.
Oh, which means what? That I work outside?
But away from trees.
So this dream of Leanne Batter's been got up in smoke, has it? This dream she tried to get me to put my money into, but thank goodness I didn't.
Oh, yeah, because you knew what was going to happen.
I knew it wasn't a good investment.
What, when you looked round and saw candles?
And smelt something burning.
So what's she going to do, start again?
I don't know.
No? But if she does, she needn't come to me. And you. Stay out of pubs.
You don't mind taking me out, do you, Tina?
No, of course not.
Shame to interrupt David when he's enjoying himself so much.
Oh yeah, I'm loving every minute of that.
And it won't be for much longer. Feeling a lot stronger, I really am.
Oh, good.
Have you recently sacked any of your staff?
No?
Or had a run-in with a customer, thrown somebody out, maybe?
It's been a bit quiet lately, but no, I would have remembered something like that.
Okay. So, and we'll have to ask you this, as we will all your staff.
Yeah, sure.
Could you tell us where you were from, let's say, midday yesterday?
Well, first I was at the restaurant, and then I left about 2:10. I left my chef in charge. He's also my partner. He generally takes over around then. And then I went to see my boyfriend. Spent the afternoon with him.
And his name is?
It's Dan Mason.
Mum, did you blanket?
Thanks, love.
You all right, Gail?
I think I am, yeah.
I was thinking of coming over later.
Yeah?
Well, you know how tired you get, Mum. You don't want to overdo it, do you?
See how well looked after I am? No wonder I'm feeling better.
Yeah, well, obviously I wouldn't stop if you were feeling tired. Hey, you! I'll see you later. Did I not make myself clear? You're not leaving that house until I've had my rent.
And you would have, but you haven't got a cash point in your kitchen, have you? So I better go find one.
I'll see you both later.
I was going to get my hair done.
You what?
When I had the accident. It's coming back to me. I know it's not important and it's bits and pieces, but it's coming back.
What time would that be?
It was about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Dad, what time did Leanne turn up here yesterday?
2:25.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, round about 2 o'clock, and we were together all afternoon.
How did you hear about the fire?
Oh, she got a call. I think it was the alarm company round about 4 o'clock.
Hey.
Steve, got something for that little girl of yours?
Oh, hey, look at that.
It's by way of an apology for all the traffic there's been round here. And the fray I gave her the other day.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you.
Well, you can be, can't you, sometimes?
And I've had a word with the site foreman, so we're going to try and reroute as much of the traffic as we can. So you should notice a difference soon.
Right, Janice, who I work with, Janice, her stepdaughter, Leanne.
Yes?
Well, it's her restaurant. Well, it was her restaurant. I mean, it's just a pile of smoking junk now.
Hi, you two. Want another?
Go on, I will.
I'm all right, Tom.
And then I've got a surprise for you, Sean. Something you're going to like.
Bottle of lager, please, Steve. Who's your little friend? It's a present from Tony. For you? It's for Amy. All the traffic out there. The fact she nearly got run over. He's a smooth operator, that one. Knows how to keep people on side. Yeah, well, he'll certainly have Amy on his side after she sees that.
Hey, you heard what happened to Leanne's restaurant?
What, she got a Michelin star or something?
No, not quite. No, not quite.
Hiya.
Oh, Leanne. Poor you. What a terrible thing to happen. Do they know what caused it yet?
Well, if they do, they're not telling me.
Well, I were really sorry when I heard.
Just when you thought you'd found a nice little job, eh?
Yeah, I know. Do you know will the police want to speak to me?
No, I shouldn't think so. I mean, what can you tell them?
Oh, not much. Just that I was there, last one to leave with Paul.
Last one to leave? What do you mean?
Well, I was stood outside waiting for him, and then when he didn't show up, I just went back in to see what he were doing. But no, I just wondered.
it's you. I thought it was the cops. They've just rang, said they're on the way.
Amber was with you.
What?
When you started the fire and left the restaurant, Amber was there, or she's just told me that she was.
Yeah. But no.
Well, either she was or she wasn't.
Well, she was in the restaurant, yeah, but not in the kitchen.
Well, did she see anything?
Well, I don't know.
Something you're not telling me.
No.
I want to know, Paul, did she see?
I don't think she saw. She might have heard.
Heard what?
Well, the pan, when it went up, the noise it were making.
Well, did she or didn't she?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, for crying out loud, Paul, you've better find out, because if she does, then we've had it.
All right, I'll talk to her, yeah, but not now. Like I said, police want to talk to me.
Right, well, just don't tell them she was there.
Yeah, but what if I say she wasn't, and then I speak to her and she says she was?
You don't have to say that she wasn't, just don't say she was. Do you know what? You're the one who's saying we should trust each other, so I do. And then you tell me this big thing, the one thing that could just about ruin everything, and you forget to mention it.
But sorry.
Cheers.
So,
How long do you think builders should have for the dinner break?
can do me.
An hour and a quarter they've had and still not back.
Well, ask your husband. They're his mates.
Oh, at last. Hang on. What do you fancy?
Large glass of red.
Been ringing you.
Yeah, I know, and I haven't been answering because I've had the cops round, then I had Paul to deal with.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder about Paul.
Yeah, so am I.
I thought he was this kid you were leading by the nose. Beginning to sound like he's a bit more than that.
Well, he might like it to be, and no, he isn't, and he ain't gonna be either.
And whose bed did he stay in last night?
Mine. Now ask me whose bed I stayed in.
Let's rewind.
You like it?
Yeah? Do you know what? I like it that much. I might even wear it.
Can I just ask, what's the occasion?
No, you see, I don't buy presents for birthdays or anniversaries. I just buy them because I feel like it.
Oh, aren't you a free spirit?
I am. And Eileen can just wait for her rent. She's making a fortune anyway.
Hey, you.
While we're waiting for you to join us, Tony had a wonderful idea.
Yeah, why don't we join you? Same again, please, Steve.
Well, that's very civilised of you, thank you.
Yeah, it certainly is. And you know, I envy you, the three of you.
Why?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Well, firstly, because you work together, but also that you're the best of friends, and that's a wonderful thing. To work with people that you want to spend your time with, and that's wonderful.
It must be a wonderful thing.
A bit awkward, though. If deep down you don't like each other.
Well, I'll be honest, shall I?
Is that going to help?
Oh, yes. Honesty is good. Go ahead.
Well, we might not have got off to the best of starts, but got to admit, you're a clever fella. You know, you're making Carla happy, and you're making money for us all.
So, you love him as well, then?
Well, I think that might be overstaying it a little bit, but I'm willing to say I'd give him the benefit of the doubt.
You know what? That's the nicest thing you've said to me.
You better believe it, pal.
Oh, it's wonderful.
So you were the last to leave?
I was, yeah.
Which involves doing what?
Well, basically, you just check that everything's turned off, that there's nothing been left out, and then set the alarm, turn the lights off and lock up.
And you did all that, as per usual?
Absolutely, yeah.
What do you think caused the fire?
I ain't got a clue. I mean, I thought about it, but not a clue.
Okay, well...
When you left, was there anyone else around?
How do you mean, around?
Hanging about outside, maybe waiting for you to leave.
Oh, outside?
Yeah.
Not that I noticed, no, sorry.
It's like when you're trying to reach something, but you just can't quite get hold of it, and you stretch, and you stretch. You just can't quite.
But it's getting nearer.
I feel it is.
There's some teas and coffees.
And it does have its compensations, like being waited on hand and foot.
Yeah, I can see.
Do you want one?
No.
So, do you remember anything else about when you were talking to Jason? I'm sorry to go on about it, but I have to.
It was down here.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Definitely down here. Because I think... Well, I think I do. I remember...
Yeah?
I remember him going.
Going?
Leaving.
Leaving the house?
And I remember him leaving because he slammed the door. And I remember thinking, why does everybody slam that door? One day somebody's going to slam it and it's going to just drop off. I remember thinking that.
And this was before you fall?
Must have been.
So when you fell, he'd gone, he'd already left the house?
I remember arguing with him. It was about Sarah. Something he thought I'd said when I hadn't.
Well, never mind what it was about. I mean, the point is, Jason had left before you fell.
He must have done.
And that's what you say now? I mean, that's what you believe happened?
Where's Tina?
I think
she's gone outside. So, you argued, whatever it was about, and it was down here?
Yeah.
And then Jason left. He went through that door?
Yeah.
So he'd gone when you had your fall, which means he couldn't have pushed you.
I just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, except you don't, David. You don't know. All the time I was out with her, she was going on about how her memory's coming back. It's like she can feel it happening, going on and on about it. I nearly said, let's get this whole thing over with. You want to know who pushed her? It was your David.
Listen, shut up.
No.
Right. Maybe she won't remember. You know, just some of it, but not all of it.
What? So we'll still be lying and pretending all the time, scared to death about what's going to happen next? Because it's that I can't stand. You don't get it, do you? I want her to remember. I want her to. And then this whole thing will be over.
Well, I think I did all right. Well, yeah, just asking me sort of... Well, look. Where are you now? Right, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll tell you about it then.
No, don't... Paul? He's hung up. He said he's coming round to tell me all about his interview with the police.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, too interesting. Come on, you gotta go.
Why?
Because I don't want him finding you here. He's gonna turn all jealous and want to know what's going on. Am I going out with you? And...
So tell him. Better still, I'll tell him.
Yeah, but we want to keep him happy, don't we? Keep him on side.
Lee, I'm not going to keep running away every time that kid comes anywhere near, yeah? Unless, of course, there really is something going on.
No, there isn't.
Right then. Let's just hear what the police had to say to him, yeah?
Hiya, you all right?
Not bad.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
So, did you manage to find a cash machine?
Not one that was working, no. I mean, what's the point in having them if they're always bust?
So how'd you manage to get your shopping then?
Credit card, which you don't take, do you? See, if you did, we wouldn't have a problem, would we?
Come up.
No, it's all right. I'll be really, really nice to him.
Well, you don't know him. He can be funny sometimes.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us, doesn't it?
Hiya.
Hi.
You all right, Paul?
I tried to tell you that Dan was here, but you didn't give me a chance.
So, how did it go with the police then?
Yeah, what did they ask you?
Oh, just what you'd expect, you know. What I thought might have...
Nothing you couldn't handle, eh?
You must think...
Must think what?
Must think I'm stupid!
Come on, Paul, why would we think that?
Well, we know why, don't we?
Look, you're just under stress, that's all. I mean, we all are.
This has been going on the whole time, is it, eh? You and him. Well, you've been leading me on.
I haven't been leading you.
You're getting me to do your dirty work while all the time you're coming home to that.
No!
Hey, if you're asking if me and her are going
Dan,
out,
please.
then the answer's yeah. We are. All right.
But what does it matter anyway?
What does it matter?
Well, I mean, we're still friends, aren't we? Like we always have been.
Friends? Is that what we were, Leanne?
Why? What did you think?
Dan, please.
No, hang on, I want to hear this. Paul, what did you think was going on, eh?
Nothing.
Paul, come on, let's... Oh, great. What did you do that for? I'm going to have to go and speak to him now, aren't I?
Well, somebody had to, didn't they? You know, put him straight.
Yeah, well, you could have waited till after all this fire business was over.
you had to walk in on that, but you didn't give me a chance to stop it. Look, Paul, Dan is somebody I'm seeing, yeah, but so what?
So what?
We can still be mates.
Mates?
Yeah.
I bet you've had a right laugh at me, haven't you, you two?
No.
Using me to do your dirty work, then going back and telling him. Well, not anymore, Leanne. Not anymore.
That was well handled. Now, a grisly find in a derelict house leads to a terrifying situation for two of the officers. It's part one of a shocking episode of The Bill, next tonight here on ITV1.